She called me a killer. Now she's out. The closest person to me in the whole world is my grandmother. She was the one who saved me when my mother was abusing me. When my mother threw me out between the ages of 13 and 16, I knew I could take a taxi in the middle of the night and go to my grandma's. She would come downstairs at any hour, pay the fare, and take me in for the night. When I wanted to hurt myself, I either went to my grandma's or called her. And this grandma, astonishingly, is my mother's mother. And she's fully painfully aware that her daughter is a monster, not a human being. She knows exactly how much harm my mother has caused me. A few years ago, my grandma had a full collapse. She was barely breathing, and her heart was barely responding. She was rushed to the hospital, completely unconscious. My mother was screaming in hysterics. I cried my eyes out every night. The doctors gave her no chance. After 3 months of unconsciousness, they asked us, the family, to consider taking her off life support to let her go. By then, I hadn't spoken to my mother in years, but in that situation, of course, we started talking again. One day, my mother called me, crying and begging for advice. What should we do? Should we keep grandma on the machines or should we let her go? The hospital didn't want to keep her much longer. They wanted to transfer her to hospice. She occasionally breathed on her own, but the question was, if her condition crashed again, should we intubate her again if she stopped breathing? I love my grandma 100 times more than my mother. She meant the world to me, but I also knew she would never want to just exist, as she used to say, like a vegetable. She was a strong, amazing woman who always wanted to stay independent. So I told my mother, she's still alive now, she's still breathing, let's hold on to that. But if she were to go to hospice, I don't think we should prolong her life by force. And at that moment, my mother's tone changed. Ha, got you. I knew it. I knew you always wanted to offer. I recorded this. Ah ha ha ha. You idiot. You totally fell for it. Stupid bee. Now the entire inheritance will go to me. I hung up. 2 days later, my grandma regained consciousness. It took her almost 6 months to fully recover her strength and mobility, but she did it. She's been doing well ever since. It's been 6 years now and she's fine. My mother has visited her many times, playing that recording over and over again. She keeps repeating that beloved granddaughters of yours wanted to off you, but grandma always replied, oh, F off. I wouldn't want to spend the rest of my life on a ventilator either. She was right. Then after some time, grandmother wrote an updated will, one that can't be challenged, one that completely disinherits my mother, and it's signed by several lawyers and psychologists. My grandma is doing well. I love her more than anyone in the world. And my mother, who would have inherited something by legal succession if she acted like a human being, will now get nothing.